Good evening, and welcome to the Arsenal FC Zurich Watchalong. We're on Full Time Sports Network and the Armory TV. Welcome, and before we get started, I just quickly want to go through a little bit of housekeeping. Just want to say that we are proudly sponsored by Global Mapping Surveys. Global Mapping Surveys currently assist architects, property developers, and construction companies all over the country. They offer a wide range of services such as setting out topographical surveys, 3D laser scanning, and monitoring. The link is in the description for the website and contact details. Thank you so much to Global Mapping Surveys. So let's get straight into the teams. The teams were announced a good hour ago. Kickoff is less than 5 minutes away. Players are just coming out on the pitch right now. So let's go through the lineup for Zurich. You got Brecker in goal, left back of Aliti, then Katic, then Kamberi, then Boran Izavijevic. I think that's how you say his name. He's classed as a right back, but I know he's a right midfielder, so he's going to be very attacking. You got Guerrero, Saunez, Conde, Tosin, Okita, and Rona for FC Zurich. And the Arsenal lineup is Ramsdale in goal, Ben White, Rob Holding, Gabriel, Kieran Tierney, Fabio Vieira, El Neni is back, Sambi, Nelson, Jesus, and Eddie Nketiah. So let's get into the comments. We've already had some. King going here for 3-0 to the Arsenal. Moss excited. Why am I so pumped? I'm nervous, mate. I don't know why. I'm so nervous about it. I've literally no idea why. So basically, what happens tonight? We win the group. Job done. If we draw, PSV win. PSV then win the group. However, if PSV fail to win, it doesn't matter what we do. To be honest, they can draw. We've got a 2-point lead over them, so they can draw in Bodo. They are playing away in Bodo. So as we've all known, it's not easy going to Bodo to play. It really isn't. Evening, Tony. Can't stay at work. Oh, what's the game on my phone? Oh, you're telling me they can't even show it in at work. That's mad. But big up to Tony. Hope you're doing well, mate. But yeah, that's mad that you can't actually just watch it at work. So we've got a Belgian referee, Eric Lambrex. Hopefully I don't have to remember his name, because if I'm talking about the ref, I shouldn't be. I should be talking about the football. So yeah, I was just doing the toss of the coin. So we're not far away from kickoff. Any important games that have played so far today is the Man United one. They only managed a 1-0 win, so they finished second in their group to Real Sociedad. So they have to play 2 extra games in February now, and Sociedad go straight through to the knockout 16. Freddie's tight won't pay for PT Sport. That's mad. That's so annoying. I would have thought they would, because they show a lot of sports as well. That's just mad. You know, BT Sports show a lot of rugby, and what else do they show? UFC and stuff like that. All sport that you like do betting on. So doesn't make sense. There's a lot of smoke in the stadium. I think the FC Zurich fans have been setting off flares or whatever. So it's smoky. It's actually quite smoky, actually, to be fair. It's very strange Emirates with loads of smoke. The game has got underway. Arsenal have obviously gone for a very strong lineup. We did our preview last night, and there was a lot of us that were umming and ahhing about how much we should rest. Obviously, me, I rest most of them. For me, this is the type of game you can play kids in, especially against FC Zurich at home. Away, I totally get it. You know, away games are more tricky. But Yeah, I would like to have seen some kids in this, to be honest. It's nice that Nelson's got a game after his very good performance against Forest. Jesus doing a good press here on the Zurich team. I don't know what the number 24's got in his head. Oh, jeez. Here comes Tosin, one of the ones I did say that we should watch out for. He's got a very good turn of pace. Arsenal are rather stretched at the moment. Arsenal are struggling to get away, but now they have. Ben White clears it. FC Zurich back with possession. 124 now being played. It's very smoky. I don't know if it's any smoky for the players. Maybe it might not be. But from what I can see, it's more like we're playing in San Siro at the moment. It's a little bit odd. What has that number 24 got on his head? I don't think it's one of those skull protectors. Because it's got black and white on it. It's a little bit weird. Arteta just shouting out instructions there. Don't think he's happy with this start. I'm definitely not. To me, on paper, this is like way easier than the Forest game, to be honest. But FC Zurich just with a throw in at the moment. A little bit confused why we're playing Ramsdale as well. I guess Turner's injury is worse than we all know. Carl Hein, I personally would have trusted. It's a good young goalkeeper. Had a good season at Reading last season. So, it is what it is. I'm not the boss. So Katic has got a bandana and then some kind of white thing on top of his head. It's a strange combination, I have to say. Arsenal just need to keep some possession here and actually pass to one another. The commentators are saying it might have something to do with the smoke. I did say it looked a little bit smoky, but obviously it might be different for the players on the pitch. Might be worse, might be better, who knows. I should start having those F1 cams. Like when they go around the track, you've got those little cams, so you can all watch. That'd be quite cool. On player cams. There we go. Create a new thing. I guarantee a lot of people will watch that. FC Zurich making loads of noise. Don't blame them, Day out in London, playing a big team in Europe. Both FC Zurich and Bodo are totally out of the equation. But I think the team that finishes third might go into Europa Conference. I'm not sure. Yeah, Silver Fox, Bobby, FTSN and Army. Which one shows all the chats? None of them show all the chats, mate, unfortunately. It depends which channel you're in. Man United fandom going off on each other. Love it. Me and King stoking the fires too. Well, it wasn't a great performance. I did watch the second half. I wasn't impressed, I have to say. Cross here from FC Zurich, but it goes out for a goal kick to Arsenal. But FC Zurich are showing their threat, which is what I said about them yesterday on their on the preview. I did say they've got some threat. This is not going to be a walk in the park. Definitely not going to be a walk in the park. I wish it was. I wish it really was a walk in the park. But I felt stressed before doing this game. There's a surely pulled down by Katic there, but no foul. How is that not a foul? Go back and forth. Yeah. Sorry, bud. Sorry. It's only me that gets to see all the chat. I do apologise. We're streaming to 5 different channels right now, so FC Zurich corner here. Not a great start from Arsenal, I have to be honest. I felt nervous though, and I didn't know why. We were all very confident yesterday in our preview. Let's look at the scores yesterday, what people were going for. 3-1, 4-0, 2-0, 3-0, 2-0, 2-0, 9-0 from Tony. Mine was 4-0. But currently it's definitely not looking like that. Evening to James. Hope you're doing well, mate. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, for me that was a foul. Don't know how it wasn't, to be honest. I don't really want to have to talk about his ref. Quite a tall bloke, isn't he? Jeez. Just noticed how tall he is. It's good to see El Neni back. Gives Sambi a chance in midfield, which I think is his better position. Yeah, Moss went for 2-0. King went for 3-0 earlier. I think you said you went for 3-0 dash 2-0. I think it was to do with either Eddie scoring a goal or something. I can't remember what you said in the comment now. But yeah, I've put both your scores down. But currently I'm struggling to see us getting a goal. We're more likely to see FC Zurich getting a goal. I hope I'm wrong. Really do hope I'm wrong, because I really could do without that. I just feel stressed about this game. I really don't know why. Here's Nelson to Fabio, back to El Neni. Have we rushed El Neni back too fast? Who knows? It's kind of a game you trust to put him in. It's not a big Premier League game. You kind of expect him to be all right. Here's Sambi, back to Holding. I bet Tony's one of those people that has named one of his pets Rob Holding. Something like that. Or he's got his favourite dressing gown that calls Holding. Just imagine that. Yeah, kind of pumped for El Neni and then Sambi to look better. Well, he better. Yeah, to be honest, if Sambi does not look good in this position, which I think is his best, I think my opinion will then change about him. To be honest, I think I will be done. We have to push on in football. You can't just keep giving people chances. You just can't. This is football. Eddie having a problem with his boots here. Moss saying here, and yeah, 2-0. I had Martinelli there though, and then thought Eddie would come on at half time. Then I meant if he can finish, then 3-0. Yeah. Tony Holdini Silver Fox. Yeah, I think we should rename him. Yeah, I think we should definitely rename Tony. I love that he, loves Rob Holding so much. I'm the same. I've had certain players that weren't fashionable, shall we say, that I loved. Stefan Schwartz was one. Jan Jensen was another. Not the two biggest names in Arsenal history, but I just loved them. They always made me smile. Here comes FC Zurich here. Their quality is poor, but they are managing to get attacks in. It's a corner to FC Zurich now. Big up to FTSN Colm. Damn it. I'm guessing that might have something to do with the Sociedad game. I wasn't impressed second half about your team, mate. I have to be honest. I heard the first half was quite good, but the second half, you were poor. And you were, to be honest, quite lucky to not draw that game. Sociedad were pretty poor as well. So corner here to FC Zurich. Corner comes in. Finds Katic. Surely he's offside. Yeah, he is. Went over anyway, but Arsenal are just not looking great at the moment, I have to say. Yeah, clearly offside. But yeah, I have to be honest. Yeah, very poor. Oh yeah, I watched it. I watched it just before I was doing this. I wasn't impressed. I did find the substitution from Ten Hag rather odd. Taking off Lindelof and putting Casemiro back there. Big up to King. Hope you're doing well, mate.
Yeah, big up, Bobby. How you doing, man?
Yeah, I'm not too bad. Not too bad. Not impressed with this first 10 minutes.
No, I'm a bit surprised. Zurich has really been on it. They're playing really well. They're being very physical, and they look like the team who needs to win.
Yeah. Well, big up to my man Stefan that helped me do the FC Zurich team yesterday. He brought up the 5 players that have actually looked quite dangerous. So big up to Stefan if you're watching, mate. But FC Zurich with a shot over there. But yeah, it's just mad. I just want to get into some comments, King. Only thing I can take from that game is gone. Nacho looked good. Yeah, he did. Yeah, loved Jensen, winner for the Danes. Loved Eduardo, highly underrated. Lauren too. Stefan Schwartz for me always. Garnacho's was tasty good. Big up to Nippon. Hope you're doing well as well. But yeah, I'm not impressed with this at all.
No, and I feel like it's the midfield again. I think maybe it was a bit too early to start El Neni.
Yeah, I thought that. I know I chose him, but I thought for this type of game he'd be okay, but FC Zurich are on it. So
they're on it, and you know I can't even remember El Neni playing any under 21 games.
No.
And he's not been subbed on either, so he's obviously not up to the tempo. And I think I've said this many times. I think with Fabio Vieira, we have to understand that he didn't have a preseason. It is his first year in England. It's a new country, new language, new culture, new tactics, new speed of the game, and he's trying to improve his physicality. So
yeah,
it's a lot. We're not going to see the best of him this season.
No, we're not.
We just have to accept that that's it. It takes a bit time. There's no doubt in me that he's already shown that he has potential and there's a real talent in there.
Yeah. He's shown glimpses, which is enough for me right now. As long as he's shown something. If he's shown nothing, then I'd be slightly worried, but he's shown something. Colm saying here, this is perfect for you, King. I hope my FPL stars are either being rested or careful. That's all that matters to him, is his FPL. Oh, Jesus! Block shot. Out for a goal kick. But yeah. So what do you think of that? Do you think they should have picked Jesus? Because there was a big conversation yesterday about him. Do you think this is a right move? Yeah.
I understand, because the thing with Jesus is that he's a very physical and fit player, and Martinelli has played almost every Europa League game, so I get why Martinelli is not starting, and Jesus need a goal, so I get why he's starting.
Yeah.
The main problem is we don't have enough players in the attack to rotate with. I was listening to Arteta's press conference, and he said it. We don't have 22 players, and that's the problem. We should have 22 players. We should have 25 players.
This is the thing.
If you have 25 players and 2 or 3 are injured, you still got 22. Do you know what I mean? Plus a few young talents. But our squad is very thin.
This was me and King were talking about this, Gunner King yesterday, talking about it.
Yeah.
That he needs to give the kids a chance, because why not? They're there. They're doing very well. It's not like we're bottom of the under-21s. We're top of the under-21s.
Yeah.
They play in the same system as Arteta, because that's what Arteta wants. He wants all the systems all the way down, playing the same system. So if they are called upon, they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
So I really don't understand. This is the perfect game for me to at least play at least 2 or 3 of them. But we've only got 2 on the bench. which it disappoints me again. It's concerning for me because, as Gunnar King said yesterday, rightly, and actually backed me up for once about my team, is this is the Arsenal DNA. We have the youth policy. We've always brought in our youth. We've always done it for 30, 40 years that I can remember. So why aren't we? It does concern me because they need to play at some point.
Yeah, otherwise we're gonna have this issue we have now with Eddie Nketiah. He's 22 now, and he's barely played any senior games. He's never played a full season as a starter.
Yeah,
and he's 22.
Yeah, exactly.
Balogun is having his first season at senior level.
Yeah,
Like, it's a problem.
Yeah.
Because the gap between under 21 and senior football is huge, but you can only get to that level if you get an opportunity. But if obviously, as you said,
Tierney. Yes.
Oh yeah, what a goal by Kieran Tierney. Wow. Good strike. I'm so happy for him. Yes.
Excellent stuff.
You can tell how much that goal means to him.
Yeah. Surely not checking for anything, are they? Because they're in a chat. I don't think there's anything wrong with this goal. Let's have a look. Nelson finds Ben White. No, Ben White's fine, so that's not a problem. Fabio had a good go there. And then Tierney, what a great strike.
Yeah. If anything, we could have had a penalty. So I don't know what.
I think they would have probably gone back to that.
What a strike! Yeah, wonderful. He has that in him, in his locker.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, but I'm happy for him. I think he needed that goal, Tierney. He struggled last week against PSV, so fair play to him.
Exactly. Yeah. Moss has been putting loads in, so I better get back to Moss's. Fabio, come on, should have been. Yeah. I don't agree with that one. I don't think Odegaard should have been anywhere near this team tonight. Corner, come on, Dino, get hair on it. Come on, Reece. Reece is. Now
you know that Moss wants Odegaard to play every game.
I know he does.
He's one of them.
Unfortunately, Moss, I'm more of a Fabio fan than I'm an Odegaard fan. Facundo, I'm not convinced. Cumming, not convinced. Did under 21s beat Palace? Haven't got a clue, mate. I'll have to find out. Katie, my man, and James saying outside off.
I think the media doesn't know the players Arsenal are really linked with. That's what I think.
Well, there's becoming a little bit more talk about Murdoch, so watch out for that one.
Yeah, I've seen that we have an interest in him. I think the problem will be Shakhtar are not desperate to sell. They are open to sell because they are a selling club, but they know they can demand a good fee because he had a good run in the Champions League.
Yeah. Pickups my brother from RTS said, if Jesus gets injured, I will walk into Arteta's office and slap him. Calm. Not everything's about FPL, mate.
we need to do content together, me and Carl.
I had Vieira in 2 days ago, but switched to Odegaard when I went El Nani and Sambi this morning. Yeah. See, I'm not convinced that there's better in the LMS than him. FC Zurich on attack here.
Is that? Could have been a free kick.
Murdoch going to be a bidding war. It is going to be a bidding war for him. I can see that going over 50, to be honest.
Yeah, and Arsenal had the opportunity to get him this summer, but we didn't want to overpay. But this is the problem sometimes. Sometimes you have to take the gamble.
Colm, no, it's not. This is about football. See, the fact is, Colm, you've now got me. When I go through the results, I even talk about the assists because you've all got it into my head that the assists matter. This is football. Just let me enjoy. Oh, Eddie with a great shot there.
Yeah, by the way, Carl, Haaland has been spotted in training, just so you know.
Oh, there you go. There you go. That'll please. Mind you,
Yes, and make sure you subscribe to my channel so you can get the latest FPL news.
Yeah, exactly. King's Football Show. Make sure you go over there. Moss and King's.
2 away from 200.
Oh, awesome job.
Yeah.
Watch MLS Cup then with me Saturday and see Torres as good as any. But Vela always the class at LAFC, Bobby's team. Yes, they're my team. Yes.
But it's so hard to know how good a player is until they play in Europe. And that's no disrespect, because a lot was said about Turner, and he's doing great now in the championship. So
yeah,
it's just very hard to know.
Yeah. And Colm saying, "Oh, Haaland is my captain, so that's good." Who cares? Seriously.
FPL is life.
No, it's not. Football's life. FPL is.
No, I'm joking. Actually, football is first, but I do like FPL.
I know you do, yeah. Trusty was average, but now look. Okay, Moss got calm. Championship level. It's a big step from there to ours. And we're also pushing on for Champions League, pushing on for titles. It's a huge
That's the thing as well. We are improving as a team, so the level of players that can improve us has to be at a certain level already. Like we already have enough, project players in Vieira, in Sambi Lokonga, in Martinelli, in Saka. We need to go to the proven ones now.
Yeah, exactly. Arsenal just passing it around now. It seems pretty calm. Turner was very good at MLS 2 years in a row, and that's why I back the American when I usually do not. Yes, you should definitely stick with your Canadian roots there, Moss. Yeah, Moss, Turner's all right. I just still don't get it because he's not much different to Leno, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I don't care anymore. I give up on some arguments. I just give up on and go whatever. I know there's a certain guy. I've noticed your fights on Twitter.
What do you make of Trusty?
Trusty?
Yeah.
I've seen a
I know
lot of
you watch. Yeah, you watch Championship more than I do.
Yeah, I like him, but I don't think he's going to get to the level that we want to be, because obviously we want to push on. I think he could make it in the Premier League, but not with us.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I think the plan was probably always to get a good fee to him and integrate him into European football. It was, and which is, I'm okay with that. We need those kind of signings as well, because if you don't make those signings, then you're gonna have to sell players you don't want to sell.
Yeah, exactly. Facundo on Uruguay, that's good enough for me and should be for us too. No. Edu and Mikelarteta like bargains, like Wenger and Moss. Yeah, but Moss, if we get Champions League this year, I want to then push on again. So Facundo for me is not the right one. He is good, don't get me wrong, but there's better in the MLS than him.
Yeah, we got Marquinhos as well. Let's not forget that.
Exactly, because then we'll be stunting his growth as well, which I don't want.
Yeah, and Balogun is going to come back.
Oh, jeez, he's back on this again. Oh, Moss, I'm not convinced. I'm sorry. There is no serious talk needed. I am not convinced. I'm not saying you're wrong. I just don't think I wouldn't choose him. It's fine if you want to choose him. No one's wrong in football. It's all your own.
Yeah, it's just opinions.
I just don't think he's the right guy. But what the heck was that? There was seriously a flaying arm that knocked down the number 6 there for FC Zurich. But
yeah, that was so cheap.
Let's have a look. Oh, a little. Oh, they go down like they've been hit by a 10-ton truck.
Yeah.
That's Nelson.
He barely touched him.
Yeah, Nelson's tiny. I don't think that would have hurt him.
Nah, it wasn't even hard or with power or pace.
No. Oh, dear. This is better, though. Better now. We're controlling the ball a little bit more. Looking less dangerous. Let's see what the score is in Bodo as well. That might be handy. But if They are losing there. It's 0-0 still.
Would you take Ferran Torres?
The Barcelona player.
Yeah.
I quite liked him. I was very shocked that he left Man City, to be honest.
Yeah, I like him. And he can play centre forward and on the wings as well.
I quite like him.
Yeah.
Personally. I'd still want someone with a bit of height. I don't think he's not very tall, is he?
He's not the tallest. He's probably around Jesus' height.
Ah, look, Colm is actually agreeing with me for once. Wow. David to Arsenal, no way at all. He's not good enough yet. There you go. That's what I think. I just don't think he's good enough. But you, my boy Poppy, and like Creamberg, who watched me with Canada owning CONCACAF, and see David and Buchanan, how high quality they are. And Canadian, it doesn't matter if they're Canadian. I don't care what nationality they are. As long as they're good, I don't care. I tell you what, boss, you are very much like the Wolves fans. Everyone Portuguese. Everyone Portuguese.
Yeah. You know, you can just see if Moss was the owner of Arsenal, we would have like 17 Canadian players and 5 American, and
we would have a training camp in Canada.
Yeah, we would.
We'd have cold weather training. Prove me right. Colm knows little. Oh, that's not fair. Colm, just because he supports United doesn't mean he knows little. You know, can't help who you choose to support. We're 27 minutes in, 1-0 to the Arsenal, which is perfect for me. Oh, Moss, I swear you are like Del Boy of football. Like a nice little bargain. I don't care about bargains anymore.
No, it's not my money anyway.
This is turning into you're going to be convinced of signing Jonathan David by the end of this. David is a gooner. Yes, that's great. There's other players that are gooners that don't even play for our team either, and doesn't mean they're going to sign for us. There's a certain one at Tottenham that supports Arsenal. So, Cole World Cup, Norway versus Canada finale. Yeah, it would be actually. I'm fully trained in scouting. Have my patches on. Good comeback, Cole.
Yeah, that was a good one. I like that one. Oh, by the way, Bobby, I was supposed to ask you. Have you seen the announcement from Stormzy about Murky FC?
Yeah, I've known about it for months.
Oh, okay. What do you make of it?
I think it's brilliant.
Yeah, I was really... I even applied today.
Did you?
Yeah. Let's see what happened.
Yeah, I'm really... Stormzy's a very good guy. I like the guy.
Yeah, I always liked him. I always liked the fact that I think every year he sponsors like 2 students from Africa to Cambridge, and he's just a community man. He's all about, a lot of people, they got successful, they get money, and then that's it.
Yeah.
But he really wants to improve the society and help people, and it's great.
I will state very clearly, I'm not into Stormzy's music, but I just like.
No, me neither. I'm not a big fan of British music anyway. If I'm honest, I don't really listen to a lot of them, but I like the person Stormzy more than the rapper Stormzy.
Okay, right, Moss. I'm just going to get into this one, and then we'll answer the next question. Cronke Money, he needs to sign Moss. The goodbye. What you're talking about? It's look up Murky FC, and that will come up on your Google or whatever platform you use. Murky FC, and it's all about Stormzy. Oh, Fabio here. Oh, Jesus got in the way.
Oh.
Cleared by FC Zurich, and I think it's offside now. Anyway, Jesus got in the way. Big up to Abdul Nasir 23. I'm in Uganda. Hope you're doing well. Hope everything is well in Uganda. You know what will contribute and help my society. Take him.
If Eddie goes down.
Oh dear. Haaland ready then. Murky FC. That's literally what it is. Murky FC. Spelt like that as well. So yeah, type that in and you'll find out about what Stormzy's been up to. He's got a good idea that will definitely improve things in football. So so they're talking about why wasn't that a penalty there? Oh, but Moss is just saying it now there as well. Should have been a penalty, any jersey called.
Yeah, he could have gone down. Oh, that's a bad tackle from number 6.
Elite. Yeah.
Has to be a yellow card.
It is. Yeah, was down holding his ankle or shin right now.
Yeah, it looked like a two-footed tackle even.
Here we go. Fabio showing a really good turn of pace there. Oh, he's not happy about that. Oh, yeah, that's painful to me.
That's such an unnecessary and stupid tackle.
Yeah. I hope Fabio's okay.
Yeah, I hope he's okay.
I don't want to say he's lightweight, but he definitely does need to bulk up a little bit.
Yeah, I think he said in an interview that he do weight 3 times a week, and I think it's the reason why right now he's not up to pace, because it's hard to build muscles and gain weight.
Yeah.
And be pacey and adjust to a new league. But the good thing is that Arteta really rates him.
Yeah. Well, he honestly, I've told you guys, he's one to watch out for, that kid. He is so good. I've watched him for 3 years. I've had the privilege of watching him for 3 years. And honestly, he's impressed me every season. And he's impressed me here, but obviously it's a different league, so it's slightly different. Abdul Nasir asking how many goals. Still just 1-0 at the moment, mate. No more yet. Vieira down yet. Guys, can I talk to you about my Lord and Saviour, Gabriel Jesus? He'll probably come off the second half, mate. He will come off.
Yeah.
I can't see him playing 90.
No. Especially if you get another goal.
Yeah, we're playing midday on Sunday as well, so that's a different time for us. I don't get why we're playing it for.
It's TV broadcasted because it's a BT game, so for some reason they don't show games later on on week.
Yeah, I know.
We should definitely. It shouldn't be. It should be the late kickoff.
Yeah.
Or at least 5 o'clock.
Yeah, they could have moved it to like 7:30 or something like that for me.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. So, broadcasting have so much power when it comes to the schedule.
Have you moved your mouth away from the mouthpiece, mate? 'Cause it's quite quiet.
Oh, no. What happened was a call was coming in, and I think that's why.
Nah, that's all right. I was just wanted to make sure you knew you weren't very loud. Oh, holding. What was that? Deflected shot. Ramsdale dealt well with that. Quite clears. Tony, we need to talk about your holding, mate. That was awful.
Yeah, that was awful.
I know you're in your betting shop right now, but that was blimmin' awful.
I think unless it's 10 minutes left of the game and you want to go back to a back 5, you don't have much need of a holding. No. And I don't think that's enough to keep a player.
Here comes Ben White again. He is. Honestly, I think he's now the new right back.
Yeah. He's so good at right back. The evolution from Ben White playing as a right back is crazy, and I'm so impressed. And now he goes forward as well.
Nobody should be holding. It's not in the laws of the game. Terrible. Colm, you can tell your Man United has upset you today, can't you? Jeez.
Yeah. What was your thoughts on Maguire? playing centre forward.
Yeah, Cole. What was your thoughts on Maguire playing centre forward? His new role? Arsenal definitely looking better from that first 10 minutes, though. That was awful.
Yeah.
Much better now.
Yeah, much better control. Oh, that could have been a penalty on Gabriel as well. Just drags his
Jesus. Here comes Jesus. Well done, goalie.
He's so good in those small, tight spaces, Jesus.
Wait, what was playing centre forward? Your best player, Maguire?
Yeah, Harry Maguire, yeah. Ten Hag brought him in as a centre forward today. That was something I thought I would never see in football, but yeah.
Big up to Abdul saying he's being proud of being an Arsenal fan in Uganda. And honestly, to everybody that supports Arsenal all over the world and football teams, whatever team you support all over the world, I think it's brilliant. Because obviously it's very hard with time differences and stuff. I think it's brilliant stuff.
Yeah, big up to all of you. It's crazy because I was looking at where most of my subscribers are from, and it's Nigeria, UK, Kenya, and I think Uganda. So big up to all the international football fans.
Yeah, exactly. Well, at 11 o'clock tonight, we're doing a reaction on the Armory, and we've got someone in Nigeria, Australia, Canada, and the UK doing the reaction. That just we're doing literally all around the world, and you can guess who the Canadian is anyway.
Yeah, I have a feeling I know who he is. He's a very big fanboy of Jonathan David.
Yeah. Slabhead Fridge McGee, dunno, still better said. Oh dear. Honestly, doing streams with him doing a Man United game is hilarious.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's amazing. I really like the direction this channel is going. I was watching the Big Six yesterday with Gunnar King.
Gunnar King, yeah.
Some funny moments in there.
It's so fun. We've got a big, massive group of us that are the Armory. Obviously, I'm one of the hosts, but we've got like support acts and stuff. So honestly, they're just so hilarious. And the banter we have in the WhatsApp group all day is just crazy because they're all on different time zones. So when we wake up, there's loads of messages from other people. It's just non-stop fun. and we don't all think the same as well, which I also like, and we don't fall out over it. So which is perfect for me.
Yeah, I mean it's football. It's just banter and have fun. It should never be personal.
Yeah, Moss saying here likes the Armory dudes a lot.
By the way, talk of personal. What did you make of that Aubameyang advert with BT?
Oh yeah, Tony showed me that earlier. Yeah. Honestly, I just hope that Ben White tackles him really hard on Sunday and he goes off after 10 minutes. Nothing life changing or anything like that. Just Fabio Vieira. Oh, well blocked by the FC Zurich player there. Honestly, Fabio Vieira is just something else.
Well, pass from Tierney as well.
Yeah. It's amazing if Mr. Feed everyone apart from his team mate is playing. What? It's amazing if Mr. Feed everyone apart from his. I don't know what you mean there, mate.
Mr. Feed. He's talking about Rashford. Feeding the country.
Oh, okay. Right. Okay. Sorry. I don't think. I think of him as a footballer. I ignore the stuff off the field.
Yeah.
Because that's different. But yeah. Okay. Got you. Now I got you. I thought you might have been crying about the Man United result.
Yeah.
When I first met Gunnar King and KB King in Philly, I told them both separately, only one King of Arsenal fandom. King KB isn't he the United fan from Philly?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. And Gunnar King, mate, you're not gonna be able to defeat Gunnar King at that. So, good luck with that. I did an hour and a half stream with him yesterday, and it was just absolutely a joy to talk to him. We're 4 years apart, so we've seen Arsenal of
Yeah,
good,
I saw the
bad.
stream actually. It was a
Yeah,
good one.
I really enjoy talking to him. Rashford is Mr. Feed, and he doesn't feed his strikers. All right,
Who scored for
all
West
right.
Ham.
You mate, you wait until you have to do a United stream. You wait. Yeah, Carl, I said Ten Hag. Actually, I've got United. Have they got United next week? Yes, I have. I've got United next week on my schedule. So, I said Ten Hag, keep the rash safe for my yeah. Player down here for FC Zurich, Katic. I don't know why. Still don't know why.
Yeah, big must. There's only one.
Only one king. Oh dear. Well, I'm gonna have to say that's King Charles, but that's just me.
Yeah, that's a good answer, actually.
Sorry. I'm very patriotic. I'm ex-army, so I'm always going to say there's only one king, and that's King Charles.
Yeah.
So, but oh dear.
Sorry. But yeah, I really hope we win against Chelsea.
Yeah, it's going that one. I don't know. I feel nervous about that one. I don't know why.
Yeah, I've gone from being confident to nervous because I felt like it's not right to be too confident, because yes, we have a very good record recently at Stamford Bridge. Yes, we are in much better form, but it's like Chelsea has everything to play for. Potter is going to want to bounce back. He's going to want to prove a point.
Yeah.
It's going to be a tough game, much tougher than people expect. But I do think we can get at least a draw. And as long as we don't lose, it's a good result for us, I think.
Yeah. I think I know you're doing a preview tomorrow. I think I am as well. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. But obviously, the Wolves game is going to be a slightly different situation as well, from what I've heard. Is that Wolves are appointing a new manager. So and it could be Monday. So
wow,
it could be a new manager bounce, which I really don't want.
But I heard it's not Portuguese. I heard it's actually
it's the Spanish,
but he speaks Portuguese.
Yes, unsurprising. Yeah, it comes in handy at Wolves, I tell you.
Yeah,
we don't actually have a big Portuguese community around here, but when it comes to the Wolves players, they definitely do. But yeah, speaking of Charles coming to my city next week, well, to be honest, Charles supports Burnley, and William supports Villa, and so the royal family support different teams, but actually Charles supports Burnley.
Who does Harry support? Do you know?
Arsenal.
Okay, he's the good one. I always liked him.
Someone Orba Ben White who can only will Orba start? Well, that's the question. I don't know.
Yeah, that's actually a very good question. Will he even start?
Yeah,
I think Potter will start him because he knows he's going to be extra motivated, but he's not been good this season.
No, he hasn't. So Colm's going to be an honorary Arsenal fan for the Chelsea. I will get Tony to clip this. Okay, I'm going to get Tony to clip it because I know Tony loves clipping stuff because he clipped me many times in the previous stream. So I'm going to get Tony to clip that. Nando's in Wolfville. Yes, there is a Nando's actually here. Harry cool like grandma.
Most loves Nando's.
I don't, because all they do is chicken. That's all they do. It's pointless restaurant to me. Absolutely pointless.
I guess you're not the biggest chicken fan. But
this is the thing. I love chicken, but if I'm going to go to a restaurant, I don't want the only thing available to be chicken. It seems pointless. It's not a restaurant. Just all you can have is chicken with a different sauce. I'm like, why? At least KFC do different stuff. I know they still do chicken, but they do actually do other stuff.
Yeah,
Even
yeah.
Rice and stuff. Corner here to Arsenal. And it foul. 2 minutes of injury time. Well, big step there for Colm. Wow. That's fine. I have Martinelli, Saliba, Jesus in my squad. That's all that's it, honestly. Jeez.
Uh,
Surely for you, Colm, you'd want
I
to
thought
draw.
I was bad with FPL, but
Oh
you
no,
was the
Colm.
B.
Yeah, Colm is every single stream. I swear he talks to me about FPL in the backstage and on stream. Uh,
How are you doing, by the way, Com? What's your ranking right now?
yeah. I think he's had a recently decent week when he got, I think maybe about 60 points. I don't know if that's good or not, but I think he's had about 60 points in a week or something. I don't know if that's good
Yes.
or I haven't got a clue. A little overpriced Nando's London, but everything is. But I think they had lamb too, Bobby. Not the menus I've seen.
No, they definitely don't have any lamb. I do know they have rice now, and they got chips, and they got chicken burgers, and wraps as well. They are increasing, but they don't
I
have
would
any
rather
meat.
go to KFC than Nando's.
But I do think Nando's tastes better than KFC. That's the thing
But
for me.
what's cheaper?
KFC is definitely
Yeah,
cheap.
exactly.
Like,
Evening to Luke. Hope you do. Oh, why's my screen gone black? Oh, there we go.
big up, Luke.
My rank is terrible. I have had 75 points the last 4 weeks.
Oh yeah, that's terrible.
I didn't say that, Cole. That was him.
That.
That was him, not me. I didn't say that. What I know, Malasia at all lately, and London. They had other meat options. Did they? No, I don't know.
Wow, that's new to me.
Yeah.
That's good if they do. I think it's just gonna help them.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, 1-0 to the Arsenal half time.
Yeah. Tony went for a 9-0 prediction. I can't see that happening now.
9-0.
Yeah. KFC terrible. You know what? Yeah, I have heard of Mary Brown's and Popeye's chicken. I have heard of it, but we don't have that here. So, I don't have KFC very often, to be fair. But if I'm gonna have chicken, that's what I'm gonna have. I've found a new thing that I actually quite like, which is called masala fish. That's really nice. Anyone can have
Oh
it.
yeah, masala fish is nice.
I love masala fish. I don't mean in total. I mean I'm getting 70 points per week. By the way, is that good per week? I don't know.
Yeah, it's okay. It's actually all right. He should have a decent rank if he's averaging 70 points a week.
Right. Right. I think King, are you good? Okay, if I have a break with you, so I'll put you backstage and we'll have 5-minute break, and then I'll bring you back on.
No worries.
Is that all right? Just so I can go and
I
sort
need
my
a break
out.
anyway.
Yeah. So, guys, we will have a very short break, and we will be back. I promise. Take care, everyone. Hello, I am back. Let's just show you the stats from the first half. It is currently Arsenal 1, Zurich 0. Stats are 61% possession for Arsenal, 39 for FC Zurich, 12 attempts for Arsenal, 3 for Zurich, 23 attacks for Arsenal, 12 for Zurich, 6 corners for Arsenal, 3 for FC Zurich. Passing accuracy is normally above 80 for Arsenal. It's 81 tonight, 66 for FC Zurich. You can see where it's going very, very wrong for FC Zurich. Their passing game is very much off. You can see the quality in the team, to be honest. And I do just want to give you an update on another game that is happening right now, which is, if it comes up for me, this one. This is also half time. However, it is 1-0 to PSV. So we must win now. As we all know, it's not an easy place to go to play against Bodo. But it's Samstead, the right back, with an own goal for PSV. So, yeah, we must win now. It's vitally important that we win. Let's just get back into the... There was one I had in late night London with everything closed, was called Chicken Hot. I think it was rather good and cheap. Sounds like my type of place, to be fair. King saying, don't go anywhere, we will be back. Damn, I am hungry now. Nachos and Nando's, all that kind of stuff. I know somehow we've managed to get onto food talk. They're lying there, not coming back. Cheers, Colm. Appreciate that, mate. Reading all these comments, I now want some chicken. I know somehow we've managed to get into chicken talk. Polo Chicken may have go Mary Browns after the army reaction. Yeah. The army reaction will be at 11:05 p.m. UK time, just on the Armory. So if you can go over there and watch that, that'll be great for everybody. Thank you ever so much. So let's just get all this ready for the second half. It's currently 1-0 to the Arsenal, a score that I'm very used to hearing, I have to admit. Tierney with the goal. Yeah, what I would say about that first half, the first 10 minutes, we did not look good at all. We looked off it, to be honest. FIFA UT is broken and rubbish. So I'm guessing that's Ultimate Team. So I'm guessing what has happened there is Colm has... I don't know how it works, to be honest. So I don't know. I play FIFA, but I'd never done Ultimate Team. But I'm guessing the pack that he has opened, he's probably got Harry Maguire. That's what I'm going to guess. I'm going to guess he's got Harry Maguire coming out of his packs. So he's definitely not going to be happy with that. But yeah, let me know what because to be honest, I've never been into Ultimate Team. It's not something that I would ever do. I'm more of the manager side of it. I enjoy the manager side of it. On FIFA, I'm not a big fan of that type of stuff. For some reason I've got an annoying cough today. But yeah, so we are moments away from the second half, to be honest. 1 minute past 9. We had 2 minutes of injury time, so we've got at least a minute left of half time. Players should be out when we go back to the actual screen here. They're just showing the outside of the Emirates, which is a beautiful stadium, I have to say. And I'm not being salty or being biased, but the stadium on the outside looks way better than it does for the Tottenham ground. The Tottenham ground just looks odd on the outside of it. Looks like Zurich are making a substitution here. So I don't know who's coming on here. I hope it's not that player that I'm going to struggle typing here. Got the voice of Farrell Williams, ex-Arsenal. women player. Don't think Arsenal are making any changes as of yet, but FC Zurich are. So who's coming off here? So Rona is coming off. March. Sarno is coming on. 46-minute substitution for FC Zurich. So yeah, that is a substitution for FC Zurich at halftime. Colm here saying Spurs have built stadiums to hold all those trophies they have, or at least the cabinets that will never go in. I'll tell you, the chat in the banter WhatsApp group today has been rather crazy between Arsenal fans and Tottenham fans, I have to say. Tottenham fans, I have to say, I don't know what world they live in, to be fair. The second half has got underway. There is a foul here on Sambi. So Canberry fouling Sambi there. It's a set piece, but it's not close to goal. It'll be a whipped in. But Arsenal need to win now. Guaranteed we need to win. We have to win. We must win. I'll just throw my 20p from time to time for fun. Yeah. I'll tell you, sometimes I think you can leave certain people in there just to have their own little banter between each other. It's just funny watching it, to be honest. Fabio Vieira here with the free kick. Here's Jesus. Corner's given. Let's see how much this was going to go over anyway from Jesus here. Yeah, it would have gone in. Goalkeeper, great save, to be fair to him. I thought that was Jesus. Yeah, Jesus was definitely going to score that. The goalkeeper, brilliant save. Arsenal corner. Oh, you haven't done it yet? You should, because honestly, today it's been very entertaining. The ref putting up here and wants to have a chat with a couple of players, Ben White and possibly Aliti, I think that is. Yeah, Aliti wants to have a chat. Even Ben White and Anita are both confused by that. They have no idea what the ref wanted to have a word with. Very close there, mate. Very close, I have to say. Fabio with the corner here. Out to Eddie. Well defended. Goes back to the goalkeeper. And FC Zurich trying to build an attack here. Sambi goes back and well defends. So far, seriously, mate. I'm guessing you're only an honorary fan on Sunday then. Not today. Not gonna call up on being an Arsenal fan today. That's just charming, that is, mate. That's charming. You know, next week I'm being an Aston Villa fan. Sod it. Here comes Jesus. Fouled there by Katic. Yellow card. I thought I recognised him. They just said he was a former Rangers man. I thought I recognised his name. And I recognised him, to be honest. I don't know what this bandana's all about, though. I'm guessing it's protection, because it does look like a padded bandana. So maybe it's some kind of head injury or something. No, also, but I always do it. I want all British teams to do well in these tournaments, except Spurs. Luke's saying here, in fairness, I support all teams United play in Europe too, unless they are playing Spurs. Fabio there with a foul. 49 minutes played. It is 1-0 to the Arsenal. FC Zurich throwing right now. To be honest, you can quite clearly see their lack of quality when you watch them playing, trying to build something. Foul there on Jesus. Foul there by Conde, I think. Yep, Conde. Ball's back with Ramsdale. 50 minutes played. To be honest, right now, I'd just like us to finish this off. The real Spurs are in Santonio, and Raptors smashed them down there last night. Foul on Jesus, so no. Yeah, he looks fine, mate. All you care about is your FPL. It's funny. Here comes Nelson. To Sambi. To Eddie. Back to Sambi. Back to El Neni. Back to Gabriel. Tierney. Tierney's shirt has been literally ripped. They're going to have to change that shirt. A lot of silly fouls right now. Tierney's going to need a new shirt here. That is just ridiculous. Proper grab there. That's a proper shirt grab. Don't scare me like that. Yeah, he's fine, mate. He's fine. He's fine. He's fine. I'm going to guess he's going to come off in about 10 minutes, to be honest. I can't see him staying on much longer. Depends what happens with Eddie here, because Eddie's moving around a little bit gingerly. Eddie is still moving around very gingerly. I think Arsenal are going to give the ball back to FC Zurich. They do. FC Zurich throwing. They gave it back. I don't care what they did, to be honest. A lot of Arsenal players are warming up here. I don't want to see Odegaard at all. Don't want to see Saliba at all. I get if it's just 1-0, it's a bit of a panic because they only need one attack and that will be that. But I think we could probably game manage it better than that. From what I've seen of FC Zurich, other than the first 10 minutes, is pretty much nothing. Bad kick out there by the goalkeeper for FC Zurich, though. Balls with Nelson. Out to Ben White. Jesus. Fouled. But no, not fouled. FC Zurich have won it. Jesus seems to be okay. He's walking a little bit gingerly. Seems to be okay, though. Eddie out to Tierney. Back to Sambi. Here's El Neni. Out to Tierney. To Sambi. Sambi trying to do something special over there, but it just goes through to the goalkeeper. Oh, calm. Calm. So you need to be very careful. I have certain apps that I can put your face on. If I get one screenshot of your fate, you are doomed, mate. You are doomed. So you better watch out. You better watch out. I can't believe you said that. And my partner would say that I walk very differently, but that's mainly because I'm ex-army, so I walk fast, but not due to the fact I'm ginger. FC Zurich throw in here. FC Zurich just slowly pushing into our half here. With throw-ins here and there. Can't say I'm worried about them as of yet. The first 10 minutes I definitely was. God might look good as a ginger. I am playing FIFA at the same time, so my attention is split. I misheard you. Yeah, I'm sure. Moss saying that PSV are now leading 2-0. So, yeah, that game's kind of wrapped up for them, to be honest. I can't see Bodo scoring 2. But FC Zurich are getting some possession right now. Gronbach miss. Goal kick to Arsenal. 56 minutes played. A little bit weirded out by that goal kick, I have to say. Gabriel passes back to Ramsdale. But here comes Jesus. Finds Eddie. Eddie going out wide here. I don't know why. Shot, deflected, cleared by FC Zurich. I don't know why Eddie was going on out there to his left. Cut in. You've got a good right foot. FC Zurich now got a throw in. They lose possession to El Neni. Here's Eddie. Back to Sambi. Tries to find Eddie. I think it's just gone out there, though. It has. It's gone out for a FC Zurich throw-in. Game's not the best of qualities right now, I have to say. I think Arsenal have got into second gear a bit. Here comes Fabio Vieira, though. Being pushed out to the left. 2 whips in across, though. FC Zurich deal with that, and it goes into the goalkeeper's hands. Moss, I was for a while, mate. Johan Bakayoko from El Ghazi. Whoa, 19-year-old Bakayoko, Belgian. I would have liked to have seen Madueke play, to be honest. I don't know if he is. Is he playing? I do like some of the youngsters PSV have got. Madueke is definitely one I actually do like the look of. Should we take Eddie off and put on Martinelli? Yes. This game is still, for me, he's not had a bad game, but he's not had a game that I would expect him to have. I'd expect him to shine, and he's not. If he can't shine in these games, it concerns me. So, yeah, I would bring Martinelli on. Give Martinelli half an hour. I know Colm won't be happy with that, but I would bring Martinelli on. I think they could be had down the left. Oh, okay, Madueke started. Yeah, I do like him. Very good youngster. Very good. Very good indeed, he is. How's Kakbo playing since he's joined United? Ledizima, American being good. Yeah, he was actually quite impressive when I saw him. Americans have got some good players, but not a lot of them. And that's the problem with America. They just don't have enough. They've always been like that. They've never had enough good quality players at the same time. But here comes FC Zurich being pushed back, though. So that's good for Arsenal. It's going out. Going back to Ramsdale. It's not the greatest Arsenal right now. 60 minutes in. FC Zurich pushed way up, forcing us to kick it out long here. So here's Ramsdale going to kick it out. Tries to find Eddie. Problem is he's not the greatest in height. So Saka and Partey are coming on. So I've heard. Saka and Partey. Is that Edwards on the bench? Maybe no. Sadly, he's only picked 2 kids on the bench. One's a goalkeeper and the other is Matty Smith. That's it. From I don't know if Luke, you managed to talk about listening to what me and Gunnar King were talking about last night on the preview. That it is part of our DNA to have a lot of youngsters and give them a chance, and we're just not, and that does concern me. But so Edwards is not on the bench, which is a bit of a shame. But as I said, there is going to be an Arsenal substitution coming soon. Yeah, Smith Rowe is still out. I don't expect to see Smith Rowe until about February, to be honest. I think he should return from his injury in December, but then there's going to be match fitness and stuff. So I don't expect to see him till February, to be honest, for Smith Rowe. Hopefully this operation has fixed long term the issue. Moss saying Saka and Partey, geez, yeah, I'm not impressed by these substitutions, I have to say. El Nenny's coming off. I think El Nenny's been okay. Clearly see that he's been out for a while. Been okay. I'm not gonna diss any of the Arsenal players tonight, but they've had okay games. They haven't been brilliant. Here's the other one coming off. So Partey's coming on. Jesus is coming off for Colm. So Colm will be happy with that. Partey and Saka on. 63 minutes. There we go, guys. So everyone knows. He's taken off Jesus, mate. So you should be happy now. Good hour from El Nenny considering. Yep, definitely. Well done, El Magico. Well, that's your words, not mine. But yeah, I think El Nenny did a decent job. Not going to be hard on any of these players today. But none of them have, for me, shined much. So this is the type of game that you should see some of these. I don't want to call backups, but some of them technically are because they're not good enough. Shine and they're not. Here comes Saka though. Ramsdale with a nice, good low pass there. Sambi. I think Sambi's done all right, but like I said, I'm saying the word all right. I'm not saying they're brilliant. I'm saying they're right. I think I'm being more, probably for me right now, man of the match is between Ben White and Fabio. but they haven't had mind-blowing games. They haven't been like, wow. They're just probably the better of the lot. But here comes Katic. Well defended by Sambi. See, as long as you're not giving Sambi too much defensive work, he's all right. But I'm saying the word all right a lot. You know, I'm not saying he's wow. I'm saying he's all right. Here's Saka, finds Fabio. Over. Arteta was scared of the slap of doom. You're making me think of a TV show, actually. It's an American one. And it's got Neil Patrick Harris in. So if anyone knows the show I'm on about, that's what I'm thinking Colm's offering here. But yeah, I don't want to say the name because I don't know if you get in trouble for saying TV show names, but I could say an actor's name. Neil Patrick Harris is in it. Still not impressed. There you go. See, Colm's got it. Yep, that one. You're right, mate. It's definitely that one. I think all our other EL games were just trying to win in second or third gear. That inevitably leads to some lackluster performances, especially as the B team players just don't do anything. Yeah. I expect more from the ones that are our first teamers, like Jesus. He hasn't had the greatest game in the world, but if he's only been in second gear, then that's fine. Fabio, decent game. Ben White, decent game. But the rest are just all right. Don't get her, lads, but get that second to make Moss correct. Yeah. Considering we all went for a 2-goal margin in our predictions yesterday, I think King went for 3-0 earlier as well. So, yeah, it's not great. 1-0 is not great. And you never know. You just need one error and we're then doomed, aren't we? So they are just churning out. And I'm gonna go with what the commentators are saying. They're just literally churning out results. And safe. Yeah, I definitely don't want to fall into second. But here comes FC Zurich. Oh, no. Brilliant save. It's a goal. Oh, it's offside. It's offside. Thankfully, it is offside. So, great save by Ramsdale. The ball goes back out to an FC Zurich player. They're just checking VAR here. Let's have a look. Oh, he's definitely offside. That's not a problem. Yeah. But that's a warning. That is a warning there. Jesus is saving himself for the weekend for me. Hopefully he is. Indiana Jones, Temple of Doom, Classico. Where have you got that from? Oh my God. Indiana Jones, Temple of... Where have you got that one from, mate? I do love you, Moss. You always make me laugh when I do streams. Here's Party to Tierney. Out to Nelson, who's now on the left. Obviously switching when Saka came on. Here's Tierney. This is not great, guys. But we need to get this second now. We have to. There's 22 minutes left to play. We can't be allowing these performances to keep happening. This is pretty poor. Here comes Ben White. Oh, heavy touch there, just lost possession. But the start of it was very good. But unfortunately, just heavy touched it and went out of his possession there. Here's Fabio. Got a feeling Odegaard might be coming on. Oh, you were talking Doom. You got Doom. I can't get a second. Yeah. Yeah, we have to get a second, mate. Because otherwise I'm gonna. I did say before I started the stream that I was feeling nervous. And unfortunately the performance has matched my feeling. It's not been great. It's not been a confident. I thought we'd walk this, to be honest. I went for a 4-0 prediction. I know Moss went for a 2. Tony went for 9. Gunnar King went for 3-1. So Tommy Asu's coming on now. Don't know who this is going to be for. Strange idea, this one. I'm not sure what's going on here. We need to get a second, not be more structurally defensive. It's more pushing forward, guys, and get a goal. Here's Saka, though. Finds Ben White. Oh, no, it's not going to go for a corner. Ben White's kept it in. Here's Saka. Goes out for a goal kick. So Arsenal sub should be coming on now. Depends who's coming off now. I'm not sure. I haven't been told in my ear. Sadly, I'm going to have to wait. Yeah, the Temple of Doom movie. Oh, I love Indiana Jones. I even watched the young version where it was a young India. I can't remember what that was called actually, but I enjoyed that. That was like a TV series as well. That was really good. I enjoyed that. What was that called? Was it just called Young Indiana? I'm not sure, but that was good. I enjoyed the series. I've always loved Indiana. I don't think Tommy Asu's come on yet. The linesman's fallen over there, but he seems to be okay. Colin predicts a 22-1. Oh, okay, so it's a double substitution. Odegaard's coming off as well. Odegaard's coming on even. So Tommy Asu and Odegaard are coming on. Come up to 72 minutes played. Yeah, so they'll go to subs now. So Fabio Vieira's one definitely coming off. He's had a good game. I've been impressed. I think if he definitely bulks up, he's definitely going to be something special. Odegaard's coming on. Not sure who else is coming on here. Who else is coming off? So it's Ben White coming off. Okay. So Tommy Asu and Odegaard is coming on. Minutes come up. 73rd minute. There we go. There we go. So let's go back to some comments. I do apologise, guys. As Colm said, predicting 22-1. Shoot one time, Saka, Geesh. Young Indiana Jones and Sean Connery, also a legend of Crystal Skull. Yep. Odegaard and TT, we all safe then. Let's not speak too soon, mate. I think playing these mix of Premier League starters and squad players just isn't working. Spot on. We either go full strength in the knockout rounds or we forfeit this competition and play a B team. Odegaard just better. But that's your opinion. I still believe that Odegaard and Fabio Vieira can play in the same team. They are two slightly different type players. They're not the same. So I can't see why that doesn't work, to be honest, but that's just me. I don't see why Sambi's still on. Offside there. But yeah, for me, I probably would have taken Sambi off, personally. Yeah. Yeah. See, I know you love Odegaard. I do as well. I just think that people keep comparing the two, and that's wrong because I think they are very different. I think it's a combination that we could use. It'd be an interesting combination. I think when he did try it a couple of weeks ago, I think he got it wrong, where he had Fabio as the defensive one and Odegaard as the more attacking one. I think if he did that the other way around, you would have seen a better game. Oh, Reece just stolen Odegaard. There's a double substitution for FC Zurich now. Problem is I have to spell these names. Oh, I didn't nearly got on the whole end of that. It was just a big, massive boot by Holding. The goalkeeper kicks it out for a goal kick, for a throw-in. Foul there by Odegaard. Free kick to FC Zurich. We're coming up to 76 minutes. Still Arsenal 1, FC Zurich 0. Waiting for these FC Zurich substitutions here. Here they come. Here they come. Right. Let's hope this is not going to be tricky spellings here. Let's have a look. Selnez coming off. Orange coming on. I'll try my best to spell his name. And Tozin is coming off. Vianic coming on. 78th minute. There we go. Big up to Chris. Hope you're doing well as well, mate. Hope work wasn't too bad for you today. Ball's back with Ramsdale, who does a big clearance. Calling up a foul here. Saka on outing. I'm not sure about that one, to be fair. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's a bit slightly too high, but it is called football, not headball, just so people know. You know what you're meant to do, just wait for the ball to come down. If that's the rule, then, jeez. I'll just ban headers, full stop. I got a player down at the moment, FC Zurich. Don't know who it is. Can't really see. I think it might be Altin still. Who had a knock by Saka. Zinchenko's warming up here. Might be interested to see if he gets 10 minutes. Leety's going off here. But he seems fine, so he'll be coming back on. I'm guessing that's not been a great day at work then, mate. I do apologise. It's not been good for you. Hopefully you can get to chill out and find something that makes you smile after a bad day at work. Here's Party. Trying to find Tierney, but too hard. Goes out for an FC Zurich. Throw in. It's the rhythm of the game. Shot there. Oh my word. So Vunic has just had a very good shot. Just goes slightly over the bar. That was very close. Oh, it was, you know. That was not far. Brilliant strike. Oh, there you go. That's the main thing. Always try and smile when something gets you down. Here's FC Zurich. Arsenal just cannot keep the ball here. I am struggling to see how badly we're playing against a team that is bottom of their own league, have only won once since we played them, which was in their last game, I think, FC Zion. Drawn a lot, and they are bottom of their league. I'm struggling to see how we are only 1-0 up. It does concern me, I have to say. I have to be an honest Arsenal fan. I am not amused. Not amused at all. Cleared there by FC Zurich. FC Zurich are making another change. FC Zurich are making another change. I think this is Conde coming off this time. Conde's coming off. And Krasniki on. They just enjoyed trying to make you try and say weird names. They were basically overworking me and other lad while they. Oh, jeez. That's awful, mate. I'm sorry that's happened at your work. I just hope it improves for you. I've noticed in a lot of workplaces recently, it's just getting worse for a lot of people. Eddie having a little bit of a tussle here with Gamberi. Coming up to 83 minutes played now. Still 1-0 to the Arsenal. Not a happy bunny, I have to say. Not a happy bunny. Here comes Reece Nelson though. But is Katic going to get there? He did. It goes out for a corner. I don't think that's a foul though, is it? Isn't it a corner? Pretty sure he'd go out for a corner here. Oh no, he didn't get the ball, did he? Tricky. So it's a corner. Reece Nelson with the corner. Didn't find an Arsenal player at all. And it goes back to the goalkeeper. I'm on brink of saying stuff to their face. It needs to be said. I'm not pushover. Well, mate, as long as you do it in a respectful way, you're more than welcome to literally say anything you want. You know, just because they're your bosses doesn't mean that they get to treat you really bad, especially if you feel they're in the wrong as well. As long as you do it in a respectful way, there's literally no reason not to say stuff to them. Oh, Arsenal making an absolute pig's ear of this. Going out for an FC Zurich corner. Come up to 85 minutes played. This is not amusing. I have to be honest. Not amusing at all. There you go. Yeah, I've seen how you speak, mate, so don't worry. I know you're a very respectful person, so I have no doubt you will be. But, you know, people just can't get away with that kind of stuff. Don't matter if they're bosses or not. If you know that they're doing something wrong, FC Zurich, Arsenal clear it, but it's still with FC Zurich. Please don't tell me it's going to be 5 minutes of stress now. Good cross there from FC Zurich. Sambi, I don't know what that was, to be fair. Eddie wins a foul. He does sensible to win a foul there. They look awful. I have to be honest, Arsenal are looking really, really poor right now. Not a happy Arsenal fan. This should not be happening. We need to do way better on Sunday than this. I know this is not our first team, but still. Tomiyasu's down. For anyone interested on FTSN, 3rd of December, Tyson Fury against, I think his name's Derek Chisora. So Cedric's coming on here. Tomiyasu that's coming off, I think. Tommy's not looking happy there. The sad thing is he's also just been named in the World Cup squad for Japan as well. So hopefully it's nothing too serious, but he's not looking happy. You can feel it. You can feel what it is. So Tomiyasu is now off. Cedric is now on. Happy Barney here, guys. Have to be honest. I never get down anyway. I'm just usually say stuff as they are. Yeah, exactly. That's a good way to be, mate. Oh, FC Zurich are making a sub now. Honestly, this game is just bit part now. Yeah, Sed is on now. FC Zurich throwing. The better team in the last 5 minutes has been FC Zurich, which is the most annoying part. Elite is coming off. And it is Santini on. 89th minute. That makes, yeah, I was meant to put sub there. I do apologise. It's that damn calf cramp again. Eat the bananas. Yeah. Needs to do something because this can't keep happening. Can't keep happening. Here comes FC Zurich. Oh, jeez. FC Zurich are the better team right now. It's getting rather annoying. It's just a minute of normal time left at the moment. We are pushing our luck here, I have to say. They've got us pinned in. It goes out for an FC Zurich throw in. I was panicking before the game. I was thinking, why am I panicking? Now I know why. Now I know why. We just need to win. Just need to win. I'd also like a good performance, but that's gone out the window. Coming up to 90 minutes. I don't know how long injury time is yet. Haven't been told. Should be told now. Still haven't been told. 5 minutes. 5 minutes of injury time. Bum. Tierney's down now. He looks in some pain actually as well. Let's have a look. Yeah, it looks like his ankle or his foot. Arteta having a word with Nelson here. Nelson has not pushed on from the Forest game, which is what I was concerned about. Everyone going, oh, Nelson's brilliant. He hasn't been brilliant today. It's been all right. None of these players are going to get anything high from me rating-wise, I'll be honest. Not impressed. Not impressed at all. Yeah, KT Downs now. 5 minutes of injury time. I think the worst watch-alongs that I ever do are involving my team. And the other ones are like 0-0 draws. I can't stand 0-0 draws, especially some poor ones. Obviously, I've got the Classic Ball on Saturday, Everton versus Leicester. That could be a very good game, but I'm definitely putting it down as a Classic Ball right now. I think it's going to be an absolute boring game. I hope I'm wrong, really do. And then I've got 2 watch-alongs on Sunday, Chelsea, Arsenal, and Tottenham versus Liverpool. Here's Nelson trying to find Odegaard. Here's Cedric. Cedric will cross here. Finds Eddie. Just over his head. 3 minutes of injury time going here. Oh no, Groenbeck always just missing. Bodo could meet up with Roma again. Martinho clown going down. Yeah, I don't know who actually finishes third, actually. Who finishes third in this group? Well, Bodo have just scored, so I've heard. Sugelj has just scored for Bodo. But let's see if I can get the groups up whilst this happens. So yeah, Bodo, I can see why FC Zurich are pushing so hard. Obviously, they could do with a draw. That will help them out. Fenerbahce and Rennes are through. Betis and Roma are just should be going through. Union Berlin, Union SG. That's a tight group. Malmo have got 0 points, which is just shows a downfall of that Swedish team. But yeah, it's crazy. Obviously, my Monaco went through as well. It's happy days. Yeah, Bodo has Sarauch scored for Bodo, so that's now 2-1. But we should be doing our job. We should, this is FC Zurich, Moss. They're bottom of their league. Oh, jeez. Well done, Ramo. But my word, we are playing dangerously right now. I do hope Arteta absolutely screams at them after this game, because this is not good enough. Nowhere near good enough. It's awful, awful game. It reminds me very much when we played them away, but I just assumed that was away. You know, home you kind of expect better because it's your home, you got the crowd behind you, you haven't got to deal with the travel and all that stuff. Gambari pushing Nelson here. Not a happy bunny. Not a happy bunny. 15 seconds left. It should be blown when the goalkeeper kicks it out, to be honest. Unless the ref's going to find some extra seconds somehow. Foul here. Gabriel, yellow card. Foul there. The ref hasn't been great. I will give that criticism. He has not been great, the ref. He's allowed some, but then given some, missed some. I think the ref's lucky to get like a 3 out of 10 today. It's not been great. He's definitely not the reason we haven't won. That's for certain. Well, we are winning, but you know what I mean. Oh, geez. Header just over there from FC Zurich. This is either saying that the Swiss league is better than I expect, or I think he definitely will scream at them. Just play the under-21s in the knockout games. Our first team obviously can't be asked for the EL. You may be right, mate. You may be right. Something's not right. I've not seen one great performance from us in the EL. Thankfully, it has finished 1-0, which is what I'm used to hearing. But that was a poor performance. Right. So, what's coming up on the Armory? Probably tomorrow. The Chelsea preview will be tomorrow. Then on Saturday, I will be on FTSN doing a Everton-Leicester watch-along. Sunday, I'll be doing a Chelsea-Arsenal watch-along, followed by a Liverpool-Spurs watch-along. At 11:05 tonight, there will be a match reaction to this game, which will be an around-the-world match reaction. We've got someone who's in Nigeria, someone that's in Australia, someone that's in Canada, and someone that's in the UK. So very around-the-world gooners tonight. But for now, guys, I'm definitely done. I am a little bit annoyed, I have to be honest. But yeah, I will see you very soon, as always. Come on, you Gunners.